Hey everyone, SolarPrimal here. Welcome back for another video talking about Pokemon. To be exact, I want to talk about the little video of Pokemon that we got for Sword and Shield in the recent Nintendo Direct. Now, depending on which version you watched, you may have gotten some slightly different information, but essentially the same thing. It just got presented differently. Either way, let's just talk about it. First off, what we got some new Pokemon announced, which is fantastic. I love them. I love them both. First, we got Cramorant. Yep. Either way, what was actually really neat about it is as soon as Lunar saw it, she was like, that is a Camerupt. Or at least that's what it was based off of. And it's literally a difference of one letter. They just put an R right after the C at the beginning of the name. And when you actually see a picture of that real life animal and the Pokemon, you're like, yeah, damn, they're actually quite spot on. So some people are like, more bird, duck kind of Pokemon. It's like, yeah, but this one is paying homage to a certain type of bird. And not that I've ever known what they were. I think that's really cool that they're actually kind of nailing it down that way. Some people were like, oh yeah, it's based off the blue-footed booby. And it's like, now that I know what I know, you're wrong. I mean, you're close, but you're wrong. But it came with a new ability, so where if it doesn't attack like Surf or... I don't remember, Surf or Bounce, it's only where it gets submerged in the water. It essentially shows up with a fish in its mouth, and if you attack it from there, it shoots the fish back at you like a bullet. I think that's really cool. It's like a free attack, basically. And yeah, that could be quite interesting to work into some competitive battles or just to exploit the crap out of. But it all depends. And I think it's really neat. I like the look of it. Some people are making fun of it. Some people are praising it. It's a mixed reaction, but you know what? That's what you're going to get with new Pokemon. And again, I think I love the look of this. I think I love the look. I know I love the look of this thing. It is well done. I thought it was a pelican at first, but I was like, no, they did that already. But you kind of can see the motifs of that. So I'm really excited for that. I'm wondering if that would get a evolution or perhaps a pre-evolution that we didn't see. Who knows? It's exciting to think about or to speculate. And then we also got another Pokemon. I forgot what type it was. I didn't actually look at it too carefully, but it's a Poltegeist. So they kind of fixed the word a little bit so it has the word T in it. And it's literally a ghost that inhabits a teapot. There you go. You got your obligatory tea time Pokemon. So there you go. Just probably don't drink the tea. I wouldn't, because the thing might... Never mind, you don't want to be on that end of things. Some people like it, some people hate it. I get it. I understand it. I think it's kind of cute. It's not Mimikyu cute, but it's still pretty cute. And also, I love the art they use for it, because it just is there doing this pose like, hey girl, you want some tea? But, yeah. It doesn't have anything super new, but I think it's a cool little unique Pokemon for that region. So, yay! And then we got some new game mechanics. They brought in something essentially called camping. You can camp with your Pokemon, which to me is quite reminiscent of secret bases. If you know what those are back from Generation 3 and they brought it back for Generation 6. But either way, that's what they remind me of. They're kind of like bases because you can visit other people's camps and your Pokemon can interact with their Pokemon, which is kind of neat. But you gotta be in the wild area, which is fair. But I kind of like the idea of it. It does remind me a little bit of in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the Safari Zone area. You could have Pokemon just kind of there in a park, and you can interact with them and catch them, which is kind of cool. But you know that I use it only for Pokemon Go to get the Meltan, so I'm curious what they're going to do to make this interesting. But now that I say that, they also introduced another mechanic to the game, that I'm actually really excited for, and a lot of people are. There's that odd person there that's like, it's stupid. But they introduced the curry decks. I think that's fantastic. What it reminds me of, like when you look at the footage and the process of making curry for your Pokemon and yourself, I think it's just for yourself, honestly. So there's been a lot of memes about where do you get the ingredients, but I want to say it reminds me a lot of when you made puffins for your Pokemon for the Pokemon contest in Generation 4. Only because you basically are throwing in ingredients. If you're playing with multiple people, up to 4 people, then you can put in more ingredients, and then you're stirring it. It's just like making puffins. Now, you can't stir too hard or it's gonna float out and make a mess, and you can't go too slow or it's gonna burn it. I wonder if they're gonna have similar things about it like that. And they also had a thing where you can time it so you can give it a little heart. Because, you know, every dish is made with a little bit of heart. And I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, man. But I am actually quite looking forward to this. And my only negative comment about it is really having the opportunity to have 4 people get together to make curry together. Because usually when I was playing Generation 4, I didn't know a whole lot of people that were still playing Pokemon, so I didn't really get to enjoy that side of things until much later, like way down the road. But hopefully enough people I know will be playing Pokemon as well. We can all make curry together. It's the favorite dish of this region, apparently. And I'm okay with it. I'm actually super excited about it. Like, it's kind of like the mechanic that they put in for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where you can just make food. And sometimes, depending on the combination you do, you could get something really good or something kind of... So, I think this would be a really neat idea. And, you know, you'll improve your curry decks as you go through the journey. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a bit of an in-game mechanic that will make making the curry, wow, that was weird to say, a bit more worth it. Right now, it's just an aesthetic thing that some people are really digging, like me. Other people, not so much. But that's okay. But speaking of game mechanics, they brought back customization. And I'm really excited for this because I feel like they kind of botched it in the last generation, because it was amazing in Generation 6. And so hopefully it's amazing again, because we all love customization, honestly. I'm really hoping that they give you a lot of options. That way you can have almost endless possibilities for combinations. That way you can make something that's for you. And that's always what I liked about the customization option in the game. That way when you battle someone, they look how they want it to look, and it's like, that's really awesome. That, you know, that's you and this is me. It's great. What I noticed is that they added in another customization mechanic, which is really interesting to me. Is basically when you're gonna battle someone, you'll have a trainer card. Well, you'll have trainer cards, but what did they call it in the trailer? They called it something that wasn't trainer cards per se, but it's like battle cards. So it's like, hey, let's swap battle cards or whatever. But basically when you battle someone online, that you can make a card of your character, all customized, and then with even a bit of a custom pose and a custom frame. I don't know if you unlock more stuff as things go on, or if they're going to just release DLC. I don't know how they're going to do it, but either way, they're making it so that you can make your own card, so that when you battle someone, that's the card that pops up. And you can probably come up with some really ridiculous things, and I'm looking forward to it. People out there on the internet are so creative. I'm looking forward to all the good stuff. Like, even something as simple as the Mii creator back when the Wii was out. People made some really interesting things, and then even made some, like, characters from other medias. Yeah, it was great. So, I hope this customization mechanic is definitely worth it, because I remember back in Generation 6, this is like a rambly story, but when Lunar picked it up, I would watch her play once in a while because I'd catch her doing the thing where you can take a picture of yourself at random places, and she's spent more time, I think, taking the picture and then making it customized a little bit to make a really, really nice picture, more than she did with actually playing the game. That statement contradicts itself because you gotta be playing the game to do the mechanic. Either way, I'm looking forward to all of this. So again, some people still are like a little grumpy and butthurt about things with this new game. I'm looking forward to it because I want to see what kind of experience they're going to give us this time. There's a lot more new things, and some things that are reminiscent of old things, and I think that is something that may be interesting to see where they take it. So that's my thoughts. I would like to hear your guys' thoughts about the recent video, I guess, they put up of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Are you excited about the new mechanics as much as I am? If you are, let me know down below. If you're not, let me know, because, you know, maybe there's a mechanic that you want to come back, and they may bring it back, they might not. We don't know yet. Again, it's still 2 months away. Anything can happen. Maybe on the day before, they're like, surprise, National Dex. Who knows? I don't actually know. I'm not gonna defend Nintendo or Game Freak for their decisions. I am just excited to play this new game when it comes out. I am ready to play it. I'm all set. But anyways, that's what I got for this video, guys. Again, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more of these videos. Please subscribe and click on that bell to get any updates whenever I upload a video. And aside from that, till then, you guys, this is SolarPrimal signing out, and bye for now.